Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila's evil plans revealed and Luna's audacious jailbreak. Bold and the Beautiful reveals Luna Nozawa planning a prison break soon. And her scheme might seem a bit familiar to longtime B&B viewers who know her grandma Sheila Carter's, Kimberlyn Brown, history. We're going to talk about how Luna plots to break out of prison this week. And she might channel her inner Sheila to make it happen. Bold and the Beautiful, Luna panics. This week, Luna sees a post on Will Spencer's social media celebrating him and Electra Forrester moving into the beach house together. Will tags the post #newdigs with a photo of him and Electra looking all happy and loved up. Of course, this makes lunatic Luna frantic. And she's appalled that Will and Electra are building a home together. Luna's whining to her favorite prison guard that she needs to get out of there and get back to her man. So, it's this Friday that Luna hatches her escape plan, and I suspect she might have help. It seems like she's managed to get the prison guard to be a little lenient. I mean, she's the one who is showing prisoner Luna photos of Will, the guy she raped. Plus, Luna's got that insane cellmate, Lyson, who is up for anything. She roughed up Luna to get sympathy for her and hopefully be released, but it didn't work out in Luna's favor at all because Will, Katie Logan, Heather Tom, and Bill Spencer, Don Diamorn, didn't buy that Luna is afraid for her life and for the life of her unborn child. Bold and the Beautiful, Luna gains allies? I could see Lyson and/or the prison guard getting talked into helping Luna escape, especially if she offers them something in return. Being pregnant with Will's baby, a Spencer heir, maybe they think that she will come into some money. So maybe Luna offers Larson and the guard a big paycheck if they help out. But let's be real, there's no way Luna could make good on that promise on Bold and the Beautiful. Bold and the Beautiful, a look back at Sheila Carter's notorious prison escapes. The way things are going, though, it reminds me of a Sheila prison storyline from back in the day. So, I suspect Luna could be pulling a page from Granny Sheila's playbook and using people within the system to help her get out of it. If you were watching back then, you may recall the story of Sheila and Sugar and how they met. You may remember that at one point Robin Matson originated the role of Sugar. And then later Kimberlyn Brown, who plays Sheila, stepped into the role. And here's why. Back in 2004, Sheila was in prison and Janet Weber, aka Sugar, was the warden of that prison. Sneaky, conniving Sheila got close to her, made friends with her, and convinced Sugar to help her get out of prison. Not only did Sheila escape, but Warden Sugar took off with her. And they went to South America. That's where Ridge Forrester, Torsten Kay, and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, were getting married. If I recall correctly, Sheila kidnapped Ridge and then she later snatched Brooke. And she demanded I think like $100 million from Ridge's bio dad, Massimo Marone. Things went haywire. A brawl broke out. And eventually, Sheila and Sugar escaped off into the jungle. Then Sheila resurfaced later in Toronto using an alias. And eventually, of course, as she does, Sheila turned on Sugar because that's her evil nature. You know, she's a scorpion, she stings everybody. Bold and the Beautiful, the twisted tale of Sheila, Sugar, and the 10-toed corpse. It came out that Sheila tricked Sugar into getting plastic surgery to look exactly like Sheila. And then she got Sugar. I don't know if she convinced her to or tricked her, but Sugar wound up taking Sheila's place in a psychiatric prison back in California. Since then, Luna's crazy grandma has been killed and resurrected several times. And now she's back again. Sheila has been in and out of prison many times, and Sugar has come back looking for Sheila a couple of times. The last time wasn't that long ago. If you remember, Sugar kidnapped and chained up Sheila in that abandoned warehouse down in the sketchy part of town. That's where Deacon Sharp first met his friend Tom Starr, who Luna later murdered. Sheila's miracle on B&B. If you recall, Sugar left Sheila tied up there to die. And then Sugar went and stalked and tried to kill Steffi Forrester, but instead, everybody thought Sheila died when Steffi had actually stabbed Sugar to death. Deacon was distraught because he thought Steffi killed Sheila. And I mean, Finn, Tanner Novlan, was upset, too, thinking that his wife killed his mom, Sheila, even though it was deserved and was self-defense. But thanks to Deacon noticing 10 toes on the corpse instead of 9 when the cremation was happening, they figured out it was Sugar that died. Bold and the Beautiful, Luna's prison break strategy, following in Sheila's footsteps? The point is, Sheila got somebody in authority inside the prison to help her escape. So Luna might be pulling that page from her granny Sheila's wicked playbook because Luna is, I think, equally as twisted as Sheila, or honestly maybe even more twisted because Luna is younger than Sheila was when she started pulling stuff like this. So I think the gene is very strong in her, and she's just wicked as heck. We could see Luna getting help from her cellmate Lyson or from the nice guard. Maybe Luna convinces Lyson to help her stage some sort of prison riot to distract everybody so she can get out. Or maybe Luna talks the guard into helping her get out of the prison by offering something in return. Luna might even hurt herself. Or the guard says Luna's having issues and needs to go to the hospital because it's easier to break out of the hospital than it is in the jail, right? Bold and the beautiful. Luna determined to find a way out. Whatever she has to do or say or promise to get out, Luna's going to make it happen. But I don't think she has any intention of following through on anything she promises these people once she's a free woman, which would be a very Sheila move to make. If you remember, Sugar thought Sheila was her best friend, and then the psycho turned on her. So, meeting Sheila ruined Sugar's life, and her hatred for Sheila resulted in Sugar's violent stabbing death. So we'll see if these women, Lyson and the prison guard, maybe help her out. Luna already befriended both of them, but can she talk Lyson or the guard into helping her break out? Maybe. Bold and the beautiful, November sweeps shocker. What's next for Luna and the Spencer heir? What's really wild is Will and Electra are starting their new life in the house where Luna almost bled to death. So, Luna may think that Will and Electra are adding insult to injury since Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, shot her there and her life's blood was soaked into the floorboards. I mean, it's pretty ironic, really. I feel like there's a good chance that Luna is going to get out of prison because it's November sweeps, which is always when they do big drama looking for big ratings. We'll see if Luna can actually stay out of prison long-term like Sheila managed. But I kind of doubt that Luna has the self-control to make it happen. Will and disappear, which is what Sheila told her to do before and it's what Lee Finnegan wanted her to do. Luna could leave the country, have the baby somewhere else, and raise her child far away from Los Angeles. However, if she tried that, I'm sure that Bill and Katie would spare no expense to track Luna down and get their grandchild back from her. Bottom line, I suspect we may soon have a Sheila-style prison break coming soon featuring her granddaughter, Lunatic Luna. But who will she lie to, trick, and hurt in the process? That's the big question. Luna Nozawa sits on a narrow cot, her orange jumpsuit wrinkled from sleepless nights. The echo of heavy doors slamming in the corridor makes her flinch. Her cellmate, Grace, a wiry woman with quick eyes, folds paper cranes on the floor. Grace. Another day, another delay. You'd think they'd run out of excuses. Luna looks up, exhausted but still holding a faint hope. Luna. They said I'd have a hearing this week. It's Thursday. Grace. Honey, around here, Thursday might as well be next year. The intercom crackles overhead. Voice. Inmate Nozawa, stand by for update on transfer status. Luna rises, smoothing her hair nervously. The metal door slides open, and a guard steps in, tall, unshaven, with cold, unreadable eyes. His badge reads D. Morgan. He gestures to Luna. Morgan. Nozawa. Change of schedule. Luna. They're transferring me today. Morgan glances around, then lowers his voice. Morgan. You'll never leave through the front door. Luna blinks, confused. Luna. What's that supposed to mean? Morgan. Keep your head down. Listen for the sirens. He exits, the sound of his boots echoing down the corridor. Luna stares after him, tension coiling in her chest. Grace. That man's bad news. Don't you dare trust him. Luna sits slowly, her hands trembling. Camera tightens on her face, fear and curiosity mingling. The restaurant is calm, sunlight streaming through the windows. Classical music hums softly beneath the tension. Sheila Carter sits at a corner table, sipping espresso, feigning serenity. Her lipstick is perfect, her smile practiced. Across from her, Deacon Sharp leans forward, suspicion in his eyes. Deacon. You've been quiet lately. Usually when you're quiet, somebody's about to get hurt. Sheila. I've been reflecting, Deacon. Trying to let go of certain obsessions. Deacon. You? Let go? You grip tighter than a vice. She laughs softly, stirring her coffee with a slow, deliberate motion. Sheila. Sometimes letting go is exactly how you hold on. People forget that. Deacon studies her. Deacon. This isn't about me, is it? You've got that look, like you're halfway to something terrible. Sheila's smile doesn't fade. She places a small envelope on the table between them. Sheila. Just a letter. For an old friend. Thought maybe you could deliver it. Deacon. What friend? Sheila. A guard. At the women's facility. Deacon freezes. Deacon. Sheila, what are you doing? Sheila. Nothing criminal, Deacon. I just like to keep connections alive. He pushes the envelope back toward her. Deacon. You said you were done with that place. Done chasing chaos. Sheila leans forward, eyes glinting. Sheila. Chaos isn't something you chase. It's something you invite. The waiter passes, breaking the moment. Sheila sits back, resuming her calm facade. Sheila. You always worry so much. You really should trust me by now. Deacon. Every time I trust you, somebody winds up bleeding. She tilts her head, amused. Sheila. Not this time. She stands, leaving a crisp bill on the table. Sheila. This time, someone's going to be free. She walks out, her heels clicking like clockwork. Deacon stares after her, dread twisting his gut. Luna paces. A storm brews outside, thunder rolling like an omen. In the corridor, Morgan passes a slip of paper to another guard, unseen by the cameras. Grace glances toward Luna. Grace. Something's happening. You feel it? Luna nods faintly. Luna. Yeah. I just don't know if it's good or bad. She sits on the cot, her hands gripping her knees as the sound of thunder grows louder. Luna Nozawa sits on her bunk, rubbing her wrist absently, a nervous tick. Her cellmate, Grace, tears another strip from her bedsheet, knotting it into a makeshift rope. Luna. You ever wonder what you'll do when you get out? Grace. Get out? People like me don't get out, honey. We just get transferred to new cages. Luna's gaze drifts toward the corridor, the sound of footsteps echoes, slow and deliberate. Officer Morgan appears again, clipboard in hand. Morgan. Nozawa. On your feet. Got new instructions. Luna, standing. Am I finally being moved? Morgan doesn't answer. He eyes Grace, then Luna. Morgan. There's been a change in logistics. You'll stay put till further notice. Lunch in 30. He turns and walks off, but as he passes through the bars, he drops something small and metallic. It clinks against the floor. A key. Luna stares at it, frozen. Grace catches her gaze, eyes wide. Grace, whispering. He's baiting you. Luna. Or helping me. Grace laughs under her breath, a harsh, hopeless sound. Grace. Nobody helps for free. Not in here. Luna kneels, hesitating, then palms the key, hiding it beneath her sleeve just as the corridor lights flicker. A cluster of monitors show various angles of the women's block. One feed glitches. On a nearby desk, a phone vibrates with an incoming encrypted call. Guard number 2 answers, lowering his voice. Guard. It's done. She's got the key. Sheila, VO, filtered and calm. Good. Now make it look real. No one can suspect it's me. Guard number 2. You sure about this, Ms. Carter? That place goes on lockdown, it's chaos. Sheila. Chaos is the only kind of freedom there is. He nods nervously, hangs up, and flips a switch. An alarm light flashes red above the door. Sheila Carter sits alone, the same phone still in her hand. She closes her eyes, the hum of the rain syncing with her pulse. On her laptop, a live feed from the prison's corridor flickers to life, Luna's cell in view. Sheila, softly to herself. Come on, sweetheart. Don't disappoint me. The overhead alarm wails suddenly. Red strobes pulse against the walls. Code 6, fight in Sector B, blares over the intercom. Luna jumps to her feet as Grace looks toward the door, dread and recognition in her eyes. Grace. That's our block. Luna. What's happening? Before Grace can answer, 2 inmates down the hall start screaming. A tray clangs. Guards rush past shouting. In the confusion, Grace grabs Luna's wrist. Grace, urgent. Now. If you're going, go now. Luna. What? Grace. That's what this is, the distraction. Go before it's too late. Luna hesitates, fear freezing her. Luna. If I leave now, they'll call it escape. I'll never clear my name. Grace. Better alive and guilty than dead and innocent. The lights flicker again, then go out completely. Screams echo through the darkness. Morgan moves through the emergency light glow, unlocking a side gate with his badge. He pauses, checks his phone, a message from Sheila Carter. Do not fail. Phase 2 begins in 5 minutes. He pockets the phone, opens the gate halfway, then hears footsteps. Luna emerges from the corridor, clutching the stolen key. Morgan. You're late. Luna. What is this? Why are you helping me? Morgan. You want freedom, don't you? Someone out there thinks you deserve it. Luna. Who? Morgan. You'll know when you see her. He gestures toward the emergency exit. Morgan. That door stays open for 60 seconds. After that, no second chances. Luna looks back down the dark hall, chaos still roaring. Grace appears at the cell bars, shouting through the dim. Grace. Don't do it, Luna. You don't know what's waiting for you out there. Luna's hand trembles on the door handle. Luna. I can't survive in here. But if she's behind this. She steels herself, pushing the door open. Luna. Then I'll find out what she wants, on my own terms. She slips out into the rain, the sirens blaring behind her. Rain pelts the chain-link fence. A black SUV idles beyond the barrier, headlights off. Inside, Sheila watches the gate through binoculars, lips curling into a small, satisfied smile. Sheila, to herself. Good girl. You know how to take direction. The passenger seat beside her is empty, a second pair of handcuffs gleaming faintly in the dim. She tosses the binoculars aside, gripping the steering wheel. Sheila. Now let's see if you can keep up. Deacon Sharp bursts in, drenched from the rain. He looks around, Sheila's gone, the feed on her laptop still streaming the prison alarm. He stares at it, realization dawning. Deacon, whispering. Oh no. Sheila, what did you do? He grabs his phone and dials. Deacon. Baker, it's Deacon Sharp. You need to lock down every road out of Los Angeles. Sheila Carter's pulling something, and Luna Nozawa's in the middle of it. The line crackles. Sirens rise faintly in the distance. Through sheets of rain, Luna runs, barefoot, drenched, clutching the small metallic key. Behind her, the red and blue of flashing lights illuminate the storm. She slips, falls hard, then scrambles up, gasping. In the distance, the black SUV door swings open, a figure stepping out. Sheila. Sheila. You wanted out, sweetheart. Now come to mommy. Luna freezes, realization hitting like thunder. Luna. Sheila.